should cut that a little longer.
What, do you make it go to the outside of that one?
Yeah.
Just leave the top.
I could just put a piece in it.
You could just leave it like that.
I could just leave it like that and put one more. I don't have, I got another piece. Yeah. Sorry about my hand.
No, it's all right.
Good. Nice to meet you, Joe. This is John. Good. I'm just finishing the door.
Okay.
So, you know I had this listed with somebody else, yes?
No.
Oh, well, I did. And the problem with the other listing was they came to me, I put it out at 139. When I got it appraised, so I dropped it 40 grand just to get rid of it.
Okay.
They offered me 130. I said, fine, I want a $10,000 deposit. The realtor decided that he was more interested in me getting screwed out of my 10 grand than having them potentially lose the 10,000 on a deposit if they don't close within a certain period of time. So we had a parting of the ways, because if we're going to have a negotiation or an agreement, it's going to be between the parties, not the realtors. Right.
Fine, sorry.
That's right, buy and seller. So as long as we can agree with that, I'm game. So I got it out for 139. I want 139. I want a $5,000 deposit. That's to ensure that whoever's doing it, I've been screwed before, you know what I mean? And I'm not trying to hear it. The building is listed. Everything that you need is on it. The age of the roof, furnace, all this paint, all this trim, all that stuff. I just got done doing all that. New carpet, doors, the
How long
attic
have you owned it?
since 2006.
2006.
I've been working on it since 2006.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's been a long time.
Yeah.
And I just don't, want to live here anymore. So I had to put down all the new floors, which is 1 inch. I had to put brand new service, which is encased. 200 amps. There's 100 amps in the basement with a generator switch.
Okay.
There's 100 amps in the garage. The garage has heating and air conditioning. So isn't this. It has central air. All the drywall, paint, insulation was all new. Carpet, floors, all this stone, all new. Granite countertops, all the doors I had to rip out, make them 36. That's washer and dryer hookup. Did I build it for a man? I built this house for a guy because I had no plans on leaving. So that's another reason why I'm having a hard time selling it, is because I didn't build it for a woman. When you buy a house,
Right.
it's her house,
Right.
not yours.
Right.
So washer, because I'm lazy, I'm not going in the basement. So I put washer, dryer hookup. Safe comes with it because I'm not moving it. That is the thing in case the ball valve goes bad. You can pull the shelving down, pull it out. You get right in there. You got more than enough room. I'm a plumber. So we took care of that. This is all porcelain, granite countertops. Cabinets, counters, drains, sinks, Johnny rings, toilets, shower, floor to ceiling, all new electric. There's electric baseboard in the basement, and the switch is up here in case the furnace goes down. You always got backup.
So now we got just
We had a thread
loose
of,
ends or
yeah, this is just me just cleaning up.
cleaning up? Okay.
Yeah, I got a few more things. Like the door was too heavy for me to pick up, so I lightened it. But that's the only ingress and egress to the basement.
Okay.
If they want to change it, somebody wants to buy it, change it. Now I had the building appraised out at like 170 something. I can't exactly remember. I dropped it down to 139
This
just to
is-
try to dump it.
Listed as a single family. correct?
Single family, that's correct.
Right.
So here's the baseboard electric in the basement.
Okay.
Your furnace, air conditioning, hot forced air. This is just backup. You know what I mean? Furnace goes down, you're on vacation.
Right.
Electric kicks on, keeps the house warm. Plumbing doesn't break. Oh, it has all new plumbing, all new PEX. If you want to go in the basement, I don't have a problem with that. I redid. Don't lean on this, it's still. I UGL dry locked the whole thing. Here's your 200 amp panel. Oh no. Each room is separate, 12 in each bedroom, 14 on the lighting, and it's interconnected smoke detectors. That's the generator. Flip it, full house goes. You know, the downstairs,
Right,
not
right.
the upstairs. Baseboard electric, more than enough to heat the house. Well, heat rises, so you ain't gonna be warm, but you ain't gonna freeze either. was gonna put a drain pump in here, but I decided not to, but I will fill that in. All new PEX. Now, there is gas going out to there. I had to dig it all out, put the,
the garage?
Yeah, to the garage. It's all underground. There's gas out there, full 100 amp, full electric. You know what I mean? Now, did I did the whole thing? No, I did what was necessary, you know what I mean? And finished it off. Why did I leave this? Well, I'm a plumber. I don't have to come back and do it twice if I have a problem.
Right.
So all the drains for the showers, the sinks, the tubs, all the electric. It's electric for the dryer, washer. There is a water line that goes all the way out to the garage if somebody wanted to, you know what I mean, add, but I haven't. I'm not doing it. The whole outside of the house was dug out, 4 foot down, 3 foot wide, poured concrete, and I added 4 shovelfuls of Portland on top of it to all the mix. We went all the way around the house. Then I put the stone up. Before I put the stone up, I put a 1/2 inch insulation board on the outside of it and went all the way up to the top, 15 feet tall, all the way around. Did the same thing on the back.
And then you poured the concrete.
No, you pour the concrete because you need the base to hold the wall.
I'm trying to think.
All right, so on the outside of the house, you dig out 3 feet.
Yeah, 3 feet.
Go 4 feet out, 3 feet down, I believe it was.
Okay.
Then you fill it all in with concrete. Then you set your stone on top of it because you need a solid base to work on. You can't just put stone on the ground, it'll fall. All the ductwork was put in, how long ago? 2 years? Yeah, when Eric was alive. So all the ductwork was just brand new. I mean, it was, the reason why I ran it this way is because if I'd have ran it here to try to get up to the second floor, you'd have never got in and out of here with anything, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I was like, he was pissed when I did it too. He was like, you fucking serious? I was like, yeah, you're going all the way around. Man. So we put all new ductwork in. You see it's all insulated. The entire attic has, well, I already had the blown-in insulation. I put 2 layers of pink and then a layer of 6 millimeter black plastic over the top of it. So when the wind comes in, bounces off the plastic, it's right up the other side. I opened up all the vents. There are no icicles on this house. You can look. I even vented the sides of the house and everything. Cut them out wide open. This is freshly painted too. I wasn't gonna paint it, but everybody I showed it to was like. So, windows. Most of the windows, the ones downstairs, aren't new, but they are plastic, double pane, double hung, all that crap.
Okay.
LED lights I just put in throughout the entire house. Main living area, or bedroom, closet. The vent and the hood, I haven't covered it, but I had to install that last year. So
Okay.
over the stove, all that is
Right.
brand new. All the heat, that's heat and vent. I bring the heat down and I suck it off through the house so the cold air gets sucked in first. And all the roof and everything, the age of it and all that is all on the thing. That's the access door. I'm not building any, listen, I'm not doing any extras, right? I'm not doing anything on top of it. I'm done. I painted it, I carpeted it. The building is in great shape. I mean, if I have to, I'll move back in. I'm paying, what, $2,000 a year in taxes?
Right.
Fuck do I care? Shit, I'm trying to get out of even doing that. I'm trying to buy one of them, one of them vans you can live in.
Yeah.
What do I need a house for?
Right.
My kids are gone.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta have a spot for me to live.
24 and 26. What?
Gotta have a spot for me to live. I don't care if all your kids are gone or not.
Oh, you know them little things you can pull on the back of their van?
Oh, like the toddler kid?
Yeah. A toddler carrier. Funny. So, all the lights are on and off at either end. All right? So you could switch them on, you could switch them all off.
Right.
Or you can turn them off, turn them on individually. You can dim every one of them. Refrigerator's on its own circuit. Of course, Steve Cook Electric did all the. I did it all, but this I just put in. All right, so the block all the way up to here,
Yeah.
solid.
Okay.
Then the rest of the block goes up. You got your sill plate, stone. The fucking siding cost more than the stone did. The guy at the rock place, man, I was out in Oswego.
Yeah.
He was married to the dude's daughter. He was giving us truckloads for $50 and pocketing it.
Wow.
I was loving it.
Yeah.
All right, so outside and inside of this whole place, when we first did it, I foundation coated all the block. Then we put the 1/2-inch insulation board over it. Then we put the stone on it. In here, I covered all the block in foundation coating. Then I put all the insulation board on top. All the heat comes down, rolls over, comes down, goes back in over there. If you want to feel it, I can turn it on. It needs a new thermostat, but the wires are good. I can turn it on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, turn it on right now. No big deal. It'll take a second. It's got to.
So what was the purpose of heating this?
I just had the equipment.
Oh, okay.
Where was I going to put it? I'm not a heating guy.
Right.
So I wasn't going to, you know what I mean? I said, well, fuck it. I said, I built it. I might as well put air conditioning and heat. If somebody could do whatever they want with it after that.
Yeah.
None of my business. I was going to use this as, recreation for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But, things happen.
Yeah.
You know women are.
Yeah, I agree.
That'll kick on in a second if you want to wait. The floor was poured. I think the floor is 8 or 10 inches thick. So, I got my tape measure on me, but like I said, there's a drain. There's the water line.
Mm-hmm.
The electric's on the other side. You saw the panel.
Yeah.
So, yeah. 7, 8 inches. Oh, and there was already a garage here, and it fell down. I took the, they already had stone. I pulled up all the concrete. I re-poured brand new. I laid 4 mil down. I put the foundation on it. When I pulled all the boards off, I foundation coated all the edges of the concrete, and then I took the extra plastic that I had laying down, and I folded it up, and I stuck it to the building.
Yeah.
On top of the foundation coating, and then went up. This bitch ain't never gonna leak.
Right.
Ever.
That's good.
If it does, it won't be my fault.
Right.
And you see how high we went up with the block. Oh, and up there, we did all plywood on very, very top. So the whole attic up there, that little crawl space,
yeah.
is fully plywooded.
Okay.
Here's your 100 amps. That's how many circuits you got in that one little room. Did I do it right? Yeah. All I want to do is get paid.
Who did the electrical?
I did.
Did you?
Steve Cook Electric, he gave me the permit, but yeah,
Yeah. Right.
I do it all the time. Anyways, but it is permitted, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had code, they signed off, I'm all good. All that roof stuff and everything is on the, yeah, so
On the
I had some
disclosures.
lady call me yesterday and I didn't understand, right? She was like, you still selling the building? I was like, well, yeah. I didn't know, you know what I mean? So I called Jim and I'm like, the fuck? He's like, oh yeah, no, I told you I took it off. I said, why'd you take it off? He says, well, I can't do business with anybody who can't fucking sell a building.
Yeah.
He seems to think that when they tried to, so they wanted the 130.
Mm-hmm.
I said, fine. Now I want a $10,000 deposit. He was like, so you're trying to screw them out of the 10 grand? I said, you're more concerned with them being screwed out of their 10 grand than me being screwed out of mine?
Why would they be screwed out of the 10 grand?
Because if they don't close in 30 days or 60 days, whatever the contract says, they lose the money.
Okay. Why did they? Are they cash or finance?
I don't know. Doesn't matter to me. You try to, you take from me. I want something back, right? It's a push and pull. It's a given.
No,
It's a given let.
Yeah, it depends
You know what I
on
mean?
the contract, you know. If it's
No.
bank financing and you're asking to close in 30 days, it's impossible.
It's impossible. So you make the agreement for 60, 90, whatever. You know what I mean? And that's that. And he thought that was an impossible feat to make. I said, well, that's your opinion. And if not, I'll find somebody else.
Right.
I mean, you open up Google and there's a million of you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a Rolodex, dude.
Yeah.
I took my finger and I went on the phone and said, holy shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money in fucking just selling real estate. Let me close this up. But yeah, so
What's your
look,
time frame when you want to get it listed?
whenever you get a chance.
Okay.
I'm not in a hurry.
And you were at what price again?
139.
139.
Yeah, I had to pour all the stairs and
That's a lot of work.
yep. I could get a lot more for it. This is all slate.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It looks a lot better when I'm not walking on it every day, but
Yeah, I know, right?
dude, to clean it up,
Oh, yeah. that's real
fucking,
nice.
it took me what, 8 buckets of water. I mean, I was, because look, I put this in here because I'm a slob. I'm not gonna front. You know what I mean? I'm not taking my shoes off when I get home.
Right.
You know, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
So I put floors in
Yeah.
that you could stomp them out, put a mop on it, and a little coat of whatever. You know what I mean? And be
Right.
done. But they are sealed and done properly. What's his face did them? Fuck, can't remember that Indian kid. I think he went to prison down in Florida. That's why I haven't seen him. I got all those tools too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I was like, that's what I said. What the fuck? All right, so all the trim, all the plywood on the roof, all the shingles, all the nails, all of it I had to install. So,
Right.
and I cut both sides of the eaves and vented them. So there are no icicles on this house. No. None. Well, excuse me, I saw one that was this big on that very, very back corner. So if you want to count that as none, you come over to Kirkpatrick and see the 18-foot one. You know how I got rid of that bitch? I got sick of it, right? I was reading hours of reading, right? Finally, I was driving and I started to put the puzzle together, like a Rubik's Cube.
Right.
As I'm driving, saying, bang, I was like, oh shit. I went back to the house, grabbed my fucking saw, cut a huge goddamn hole out. Because, I just had the vents in there. Vents. And I put chicken wire in there and I went to the front and the back. All the icicles are gone.
Oh, wow.
All it needed to do was be vented.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Fucking venting. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I was just sitting there. I'm reading HVAC books. I'm on the internet.
That
I'm
bitch
going.
went from the fucking roof to the ground too,
Oh,
man.
and I'm not fixing this. I tried to take it to Tobin's, and they wanted me to pull this out. And I said, I'm not pulling that bitch out because you probably have to pop the whole thing off.
Right.
And I stripped it, and that's the second coat of paint I put on it. One was the first coat was oil. I did oil on the first one, and that's the second coat because I wanted it to match,
Right.
all the ceilings and everything. This is all brand new paint. All the trim, all that bullshit. I just got done putting it all on.
He said,
What was this for?
different.
Huh? Oh, that was a pull-up bar. Remember during COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a huge trunk. It's I think it's like 3 foot by 3 foot, and it goes from. That's actually weight bearing. And I had to put a brand new header all the way across here, and I went over this way, and on top here, all the way across to over there, there's a 3 foot by 3 foot chunk of fucking wood. And I remembered, that it was there.
Yeah.
So I went to Home Depot, and because I like to work out.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not fucking, gyms were closed, everything. I was
Right.
like, what the fuck? Fucking, it doesn't matter. Anyways, so, is this just something you can make happen?
Yeah, let me get back, look up the listing.
Yeah, of course. Take your time.
Yeah, and then I'll get back to you. We'll meet at the office, go over paperwork. And
No, you just send it to me, will you?
Send it to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't wanna. The agreement is the building comes as is, all right? I'm not doing any extra. I'm not taking anything away, right?
Right.
All right. Taxes are up to date, water. I'm all good on my bills. I want 139. I don't like to negotiate. I don't like arguments. I want 139. I dropped the price 40 grand.
Did that? Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to get rid of it.
Right.
If we decide to negotiate, I want a $5,000 deposit. It's to be at my attorney's office. Not getting robbed by the realtor again. That's fucking with Jim, right? I sold that building for $250. They fucking took my deposit. The dude closed his business, took my money and ran. Yeah, but Jim got his check though.
Hey, thanks,
Wait, who closed the office? The real?
The real estate company.
Really?
They shut down, took my money. Yep. So I'm not playing them games anymore. The deposit goes to my attorney's office. It'll sit there, right? If they got to finance whatever, then the negotiation will be, you know, the 60, 90, whatever it is. If you go over that time, that's your fucking problem, not
Who was
mine.
your attorney?
Tom Serio. So any other, you know, situations, I don't want to hear it.
Right.
If you want to see it, you got to let me know. I'll bring you over here. I'm not giving out keys. You know what I mean? I've done that before. They stumped. These motherfuckers, you know what they did? These motherfuckers, man, last time? Brand new carpet and hardwoods to the whole building, right? Think they didn't? The realtor came in, said, this is fucking ugly. I had the sheets down, right? Because you see how I did? Them stairs would be tore up if me and him were running up and down them all day. I put brand new carpet on there. He tore it all up.
Throwing the sheets up.
And for like 2 months, you should see what that carpet was. I was fucking, boy, I was livid. Huh?
Why would he do that?
Got a high traffic.
Because
Nobody
he
lives
said,
there.
his excuse was he couldn't sell the building if they couldn't see what they were buying. I almost knocked him out right there. I was so close to beating his ass, boy, it wasn't
It was
even funny.
a commercial building?
No, it's residential. I own a lot of property. But, you know, look, I don't want to play them games. I just want you to be honest.
Right.
You know what I mean? No fucking around, man. I want 139. I took 40 grand off already. There's no sense in having somebody, you know, look, the people came through, they're like, oh, we'll give you 130. I said, fine, you want to screw me? I want a $10,000 deposit. You'll close in how many days? He was like, oh, I can't sell a building. Like, he was more interested in the person buying the building than he was who was working for me.
Right.
I'm paying you, right?
Right.
I want you to work for me.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
You're my guy.
Yeah. Who was their agent?
I don't know, and I don't give a shit. But apparently my agent was their agent.
Right.
And I'm not buying that bullshit. Look, I understand the art of the deal, negotiation, all that crap. I'm not into any of that, dude. I don't want to, listen, it is what it is and that's it. You don't like the price? Keep it fucking moving. You know, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not your mama. Look, if I wanted to sit on this bitch another fucking 5 years, I could put it out for 170. I'm sitting on this thing until the fucking crabs come home. You know what I mean? Listen, 139 is not a bad nut.
No.
Everything is new. I think the top roof is like 2 years old. No, it's got a second roof on this one, which is brand new.
Okay.
And the one on the rear here is 3 or 4 years old. But I had to restrip it. The goddamn shingles. The roofer sold me these shingles, right? He says, yo, I got the hot deal on these great shingles, 30 years. Yeah, I'm like, man, listen, man, on the 5th year, they were all curling and twisting like this. You could see the fiber mesh that they had woven into it. I was like, you fucking prick. So I had to get up there. I stripped the whole thing, fucking put it all down. That tiger's paw, that's some good shit, man.
Is it?
Dude,
Yeah.
you can have no soles on your boots. Walk across that shit and you are not slipping.
Really?
I was trying to deliberately, you know,
Yeah.
it will not slip. And you can put that on your house and leave it up there for up to 6 months without shingles.
It lasts too. Wait,
What is it? The underlayment?
The underlayment, instead of using tar paper, they got tiger's paw, they got, you know, ice and water and all that.
Great fiber. It's like a great fiber paper.
Right, so this house has, oh God, man, you're making me dig through, I'm making me dig through memory, I'm sorry. I believe I ice and watered all the edges. All the edges. That garage, I double layered the top, you know where the peak is?
Right.
And I double layered that, and that whole thing is ice and water. So it's all brand new, every bit of it, you know what I mean? The furnace might be from 2007, 2008, but I never used it.
Right.
It's still brand new.
Right.
You live in that bitch.
Right.
That garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could live in there. Look, you could move in there. Too bad you can't pay rent.
Put a toilet in. I'll come over, right?
Hey, you know the things that mommies put the little kid in the back and they put yeah, is that what that is? Yeah, we'll throw you in the back. You could be my mini me.
Oh, yeah. Like a husky power.
Like jump in my belly. All right, so
Yeah, I'll get
put it
back
together,
to you.
hand me the paperwork,
For
and
sure. What's your email? Now, is this in a company name or your personal name?
It's in the company name.
Company name.
Company name.
Got it. All right, sir.
Cool.
Have a good one.
You too. It's nice
Pleasure
to meet you.
Take
Have a good
care.
day.
Have a good one. Take care. Yep.
I tell you, I blocked Jim's number 2.
No.
Yeah, last night I was like, fuck you, prick.
The other dude's walking down the stairs, he's like this, like. He looks at me, that's different. I said, yeah, he's different. I said, yeah, he's different.
Looks good though.
Yeah, that looks good. He didn't say he didn't like it.
No, I know. Yeah. And you know what he's doing? He's probably seeing him again. I mean, think about it. If he could get somebody to buy this at 150,
Oh, yeah.
right? He gets it out of, you know what I mean? Gets his John used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
He'd buy the house for 10 grand. He sold it to you for 30. So right at the table, he'd be filling out the paperwork, paying the money,
Right.
and then he'd have you with the same attorney filling out the paperwork so he could make 20 grand. Can't hate the player,
That's true.
hate the game.
That is true.
Okay, now that we got that done. Let's see if we can't get a corner on over at the other building. You ready? Gotta let that dry. Oh, here, take this. Let me glue this down real quick since I'm here. Sorry.